What's going on, guys? Jay West here. Welcome to Jay West Reviews. Yo, Auto T finally came through. We finally got the Auto T figures in. I didn't think it was gonna happen. Because this whole thing was a fiasco from the beginning. With the whole order online thing, and it was sold out. I missed it the first time around. I was at Comic-Con, so I missed it. The initial first orders. Then I scooped up these two on the second day. Then they were like, oh, it's going to ship out 15 days later. Then they sent out like an email saying it shipped when it really didn't ship. And then everything was up in the air. Nobody knew what was going on. It was such a mess. And then all of a sudden this week, people start getting their orders. So yeah, it was a whole mess from the beginning. And I never want to have to go through this again. I just wanted a Shredder and a foot soldier to go with my turtles. That's it. No more Auto T stuff for me unless they do more like black and white figures, like if they do like Shredder's Elite Guard or something, or his Elite Foot, I'll probably get those. Other than that, that's all I want. I just wanted a Shredder to go with my turtles. So we're gonna dive into these guys today, check them out, compare them to these older releases. I think these were released like, I don't know how long ago. What, 2000? I want to say like somewhere in the mid 2010s, I guess. And then a couple years later, we got these bad boys. So let's dive in and see what's up. All right, first off, let's take a look at the boxes here. We're going to take a look at the boxes. Now, this is weird because they're all going to say Signature Edition. Not all of them are going to be Signature Edition. I didn't get lucky enough to get one of the ones with the signature. I don't care though, because I was going to open it up anyway. I think it's going to be one of those situations where it's going to come separately. Like, it's going to come in an envelope like this. If you got the signature, like the real Signature Edition, and it'll come in a card, and then you'll have the signature on the card. I don't know what it's going to look like. Those look like they were shipping out last night. So it'll be something like that. But all the boxes are going to say Signature Edition. So we'll take a look at the side here. You got the foot in the front. Got Shredder in the front. It looks dope. I love the packaging. It looks dope. The Mirage actually has some really nice packaging. Then they got the cool artwork on the side here. You got Shredder, and you got the foot in the black and white. It would be cool if they actually had the blue lines too, like the sketch lines. But it might be a little tacky on a figure. It looks better in drawing than probably would on a figure. Take a look at the back here. Got some nice shots of Shredder and foot here, and then we got the cross cell. And we kind of figured these were coming. I forgot what figure it was that had the cross cell on the back of like black and white Shredder and black and white foot. And you got the blue Renette here. Got Casey Jones. And then you got the Fugitoid. And then on the other side, you just got the profiles on the side here for Shredder and the foot. So first, we're going to dive into the foot soldier. I'm going to crack this bad boy open and check him out. Stay tuned. All right, first, let's take a quick look at the insert of the package. You can see the profile of the foot in there. You got like a drawing of his face. And then you got him in sort of like a jumping pose on the side here. And then just a standing profile of him over there. So that's cool how they have like the little drawings on the insert. Foot Ninja by Eastman. So that's pretty cool. So I'm digging that. Now, I do not own any of the other Mirage foot soldiers because I'm not like the biggest Mirage fan. I'm more of a cartoon and movie guy. So the only one I could really compare him to is either the movie foot or to the Toon foot. So what I'll do here is I'll stand them side by side. Let's see. Ankle issues with these guys. I only really have ankle issues with my foot soldiers. They don't like to stand up straight. All right. So we'll stand him up there. And we'll stand him up side by side. And we'll get a quick measurement on this guy. So he's going to stand up at approximately... He's just... see? Yeah. My foot don't like to stand. I kind of bumped him that time, though. All right. So my man's gonna be like, we'll call him 6.5. He's a little taller than 6.5, just shy of 7. So Looks like it's gonna be. They look about this like the same, like same sculpt, almost the same exact thing. The front's a little bit different here. So this is all one sculpted piece. This is a sculpted piece with this little added piece on top. Okay. And then they have their own little gauntlets on the side. This has got the wraps. Definitely different face, different neck piece. Looks like triceps are the same. So a lot of similarities. A lot of reuse of parts, and a lot of differences. All right, now let's go into the colors. Now the colors are a lot different than what we saw with the previous turtles. They use a lot more black, and it looks like the white is actually, is it paint? I don't know if it's painted on these guys or if it's molded in a white plastic. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. But yeah, these guys are a little bit more vibrant white and black. And plus these guys are probably I don't know how many years old. I can't even remember when I got these things. Probably at least 6, 7 years old, maybe, I would say. So the color's going to fade a little bit. They're going to get a little bit yellow. But yeah, these guys look great, man. It looks like it came right, literally right out of the comic book or of the. I was about to say manga. This isn't Japanese. Well, doesn't it feel like a manga though? It really does. But yeah, they look like they jumped right out, man. So let's go over articulation real quick while I knock all these weapons off to the side here. Okay, so head. This piece is not movable, so be careful with that. It is a very flexible plastic, but it is not movable. You can't move it left or right or anything like that. Head is on a ball joint, so you can move that left, right, up. You don't really get too much going up. Down is okay. Neck is also on a ball joint. You got ball joints at the shoulders. You can get his arm up like that. There is a bicep swivel. You got doubles at the elbows. You have a hinge and swivel at the wrist. You got a swivel at the waist here. There's no ball joint at the torso. You have ball joints at the thighs, no thigh cut. You have doubles at the knees. You have a boot cut, and you got the rockers and hinges at the ankles, plus the toe articulation. So you have that too. So if you want to get them in a kind of pose like that, you can do that as well. All right, so let's get this guy. He's also, all right, so we'll go over accessories real quick too. So he's got a lot of weapons that he comes with. I don't know half the names of these things, so you're going to have to bear with me on that. We're going to pop out these interchangeable hands so he can grab some weapons. He comes with 2 fisticuffs that come on him. All right, we're going to pop those fisticuffs off like so. Put on his gripping hands. Paint is flaking off here. There we go. All right, so now he's gonna grab some weapons. Now he comes with 2 katanas, and just for comparison's sake, I'm gonna grab Leo's katanas here and compare the two different katanas. So and it feels like it's a softer plastic. Like this plastic, it's got a little give to it, but I'm afraid if it ever breaks, I'm going to be screwed. But it feels like a much harder plastic. This feels a little bit softer, and it feels like it won't break as easily. So we'll pop a sword in his hand. I'm always scared that I'm going to break one of Leo's swords. So that looks pretty good. He's got 2 of these bad boys. And then let's see what else he's got. He's got a dagger. Got a cool looking dagger here. And then he's got, dude, I don't even know. Put him to the side here. What this is, but it looks awesome. I'm going to have him with this weapon. So it's like, what is this? Morning Star kind of like weapon, and whatever this thing is, chained together. That's such a dangerous weapon. Like he's out to hurt some turtles, man. So whatever this weapon is called, and it looks pretty dope. And I love like the details on that. And you got the blacks and the whites. It looks so good. And where'd it go? And then he's got the throwing star. So that right there. Let's see if he can grip onto this throwing star real quick. He should be able to. And it's really sharp, so watch out. These things have these are adult toys, baby. So yeah, he's gonna have some sharp edges on these things. And he can hold on to it like so. Perfect. All right. So what I'm gonna do is put this awesome weapon in his hand and make it look like the picture here. With the real chains. I love the real chains. Love it, love it. Put that in his hand. Got the double joints at the knees so he can do a jumping pose. Let's see. Articulation won't be hindered because this is actually a very soft piece, soft, flexible piece here. So you can have one knee going down like this. You can have one knee going up like that. Look at that. There you go. Got the foot soldier jumping. I'll probably have him on a stand trying to do this pose like this. That'll be awesome. And then the last accessory that he comes with is just a regular foot soldier head without the headband. So I don't know really too much about the Mirage line. So if they do have, the heads without the headband, I wouldn't know. So, or why they would have, the heads without the headband. But we'll pop this guy off. Ooh, that is tight. And then that's the kind of joint that's on the head. And then we'll pop this on. And it looks like that. Yeah, there we go. He does actually have the look without the headband. Okay. It looks kind of weird to me without the headband. Not gonna lie. It looks kind of off. I don't know if that's how it looks in the comic book. Yeah, I'm feeling that headband look a little bit more, so I'm gonna rock him with the headband look. So we'll put him off to the side here, and then we're gonna take a look at the shredder next. So let me get this stuff out the way, and we'll take a look at the shredder. All right, now we're gonna take a look at the shredder. So we're gonna take a look at his insert, and then you got him. You got his big old head with his helmet on. You got him in like a jumping pose, and then you got him just standing there. And the illustrations are really nice on the shredder. So that's really cool. Got some really nice packaging for the Mirage line here. So we're gonna close that up. Put that right there like that. And then take a look at the shredder. Now, he has a lot of reuse of parts, too, for the cartoon shredder. I'm hoping they make a new cartoon shredder, more cartoon accurate, because mostly it's a reuse of parts of this guy. Other than that, yeah, that's the only shredder I have. I don't have the other. I don't have the blue shredder or the red one, because I was like, my turtles aren't in color. I need a black and white shredder. So long wait, a very long wait for this guy, man. So I'm glad to have him alongside my turtles. And then as you can see, again, just years of, weathering and just, being old. This is a little off-white compared to the new guy. So he's a real vibrant white and black. And then maybe I don't want to mess him up. I got to clean this guy up, though, get him a little bit whiter. But, yeah, he's like he's like vibrant. You can tell the difference right away when you put him next to the other guys. So they're not going to fit in as much as I liked, but it's still great to have him. Let's look at some of the details on this guy. So he's got like this crazy helmet where his face is all black. I love that. They did the same thing with the 2000 shredder where his like eyes and stuff, his eyes were red and then the rest of his face was like black. Love that look. Love that look so much. Got the details on the helmet, the little like scratches and black lines there. All the sketched out details of the blacks and the whites. It really comes together nice. These black and white figures are something special, man. They really are. Let's go into articulation on Shredder here. So it doesn't look like anything's going to be hindered with the shoulder pieces. So you can move his head left and right, up, That's about as high up as you're gonna get. Down looks, wow, he looks down pretty good. You have him like looking down at the turtles while the foot fight them. A real soft plastic too. This is a soft plastic on the spikes on his helmet that I'm noticing, so that's good. This is a little bit harder of a plastic. These are a soft plastic, so you're not gonna like cut yourself on these, and they won't break. So that's also good too. So if you drop them, nice and cushioned. Articulation isn't hindered. It is tight though. It is very tight. It's not gonna be hindered, but it's gonna be tight. So you can get his arm. You might have to warm it up a little bit. You can get his arm up, probably higher than that, but I don't want to. I don't want to force it too much. So you got the ball joints at the shoulders. You also have a ball joint at the bottom of the neck there too. And then you have swivels at the bicep. You got doubles at the elbows here. Got the cool looking gauntlet right there. Let's see if it swivels at the... Nope, doesn't swivel. Okay. So then you got the swivel and the hinge at the wrist. Very tight joints on these guys, which is always good. You got the swivel at the waist here. Is there two? No, just the one. Okay, this is the soft plastic, so you can get him in some kicking poses because he's got ball joints at the thighs here. He's got doubles at the knee. Does he have a boot cut? Yes, he does. The articulation is not hindered at all. And then he's got the hinges and the rocker at the ankle plus the toe articulation. So that is awesome. So you can get these guys in some sweet poses, man. And then he comes with two fists. So he's going to come with the two clawed fists right here. So we're going to stand him up like so. Stand up, Shredder. Okay. And then he comes with two gripping hands with the claws on there. So we got these bad boys. Then he comes with this cool bow. Comes with a really nice bow here. It's all white with a couple like black highlighted details here. Real string. This is a real string. So that's always cool to have the real strings on the bows. Let's see. It looks like it, yeah, it looks like it's held together really well. So you could probably actually put like a real bow in there. Oh, shoot. Yo, look at that. That's awesome. I don't want to shoot this thing because I don't want it flying all over my house here. So we got that. Got a nice detailed arrow. It's got a little flex to it. It's not like a really hard plastic, so it's got a little flex to it. I like that. So I feel like it won't break if you know. Yeah, just don't do that. Don't do that. It's got like nice details on there at the arrowhead and on the back. They put a lot of detail into just the arrow alone, which is nice. And then he also comes with this weapon here. So I believe this is the weight at the bottom, and then you got this like sickle like weapon. And then let's put these two bad boys together. Boom and boom. They look good. They look good together. And then let me put, what weapon would Shredder have? I feel like Shredder is kind of best with no weapons. And he's just a hand-to-hand combat kind of fighter. So I never really have my Shredder with any weapons. So let's put him up here, stand him up. Takes a little work to get him to stand up, but that's okay. He's still fresh out the box, so it's okay. All right. Come on, stand up, dude. All right, then we're going to get the foot out here. All right, so he's going to come up to, let me measure this guy out real quick. So Shredder is, I'd say like 6 3/4. So he's going to be that tall. Let's bring the turtles out. Long time coming for all these guys to be together. Raph is always dropping that sigh. Yeah, I always hated how hard these weapons were, because I was like, if I ever break these weapons, man, trying to get another set of weapons or another set of these turtles is going to be expensive. So I'm always trying to be as super careful as I can with these guys. So there, I finally have my Mirage Shredder and Foot to go along with my turtles. And there we go, man. Long time coming. Dream come true. All right, so that's pretty much all I got for this review, guys. You can find these auto T things in stores. Now, I ordered mine online, the initial online orders. You can find these like little cards in stores. I'll put the picture at the bottom. You could chance it and see what happens. I assume what you do is you go in, you buy the card, they give you a code, and then you redeem the code online, and then you say whether you want to have the figure shipped to you or if you want it in their vault. I don't understand the process of why you would want it in a vault. I don't understand why you would have to go in a store to buy something online. The whole thing to me is atrocious, and it's ridiculous. But whatever. They're trying something new. I guess if it keeps things from being, scalped, okay, that works. From people going in the stores and wiping out the inventory. If it helps, okay, whatever. It is what it is. I'm just glad, they came through. The figures are here. The set is complete. So I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. And you be good. And peace, man.